Welcome back to the channel Coin Star, where we uncover the hidden fortunes lying in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting discovery for you. We're talking about the rare and valuable 1967 1-cent coin, a small yet significant piece of numismatic history. You might want to check your coin collection because some of these coins have been selling for an astonishing $6,799 in the collector's market. Stay tuned as we dive into its history, minting details, key features, and how you can determine if you have a hidden fortune in your hands. Historical background: the 1967 1-cent coin is an iconic piece from the United States Mint, produced during an era of great change. This coin belongs to the Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The year 1967 was unique because the U.S. Mint was struggling with coin shortages due to an increasing demand for currency in circulation. To address this issue, the Mint temporarily suspended the practice of adding mint marks to coins, which means no mint marks were placed on any coins produced that year. This decision created an intriguing aspect of the 1967 penny, making certain variations highly collectible today. Key features and design: the 1967 Lincoln penny features the classic design created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. On the obverse side, we see the iconic right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln with the words, "In God We Trust," inscribed above his head. The left side displays liberty, and the date, 1967, appears on the right. Unlike most other Lincoln pennies, this one does not carry a mint mark due to the Mint's decision to omit them in 1967. On the reverse side, we find the famous Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears. Above the memorial is the phrase, "United States of America," and below it, the denomination, 1 cent, is inscribed. The Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one, appears above the memorial's columns. Rarity and valuable errors. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1967 1-cent coin so valuable. Not every 1967 penny is worth thousands, but certain rare varieties and error coins have been discovered that fetch astonishing prices. Some of the most sought-after errors include double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and struck-through errors. One of the most valuable 1967 pennies is the double die obverse variety. This means that during the minting process, the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, creating a visible doubling effect on the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile. If you come across a 1967 penny with noticeable doubling, especially around the words, "Liberty" or "In God We Trust," you could be holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Another important factor that increases a penny's value is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved and graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can command premium prices. In some rare cases, these coins have reached values exceeding $6,799 at auction. Market value and demand. So, how much is a 1967 1-cent coin worth today? The value of these coins depends on their condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While a regular circulated 1967 penny may only be worth its face value of 1 cent, a well-preserved example in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $10 to $50. However, rare varieties, such as double die errors or off-center strikes, have been known to sell for thousands. In recent auctions, a high-grade MS 67 red 1967 Lincoln penny sold for an incredible $6,799, proving that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for pristine specimens. How to identify a valuable 1967 penny? If you want to check whether your 1967 Lincoln penny is valuable, follow these steps. Inspect the coin carefully, look for any signs of doubling in the lettering or Lincoln's profile. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to spot errors. Check the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Coins with full red luster and no visible wear will command higher prices. Compare with auction records. Research recent sales of similar coins to understand their current market value. Get your coin graded. Professional grading services can authenticate your coin's condition and rarity, making it easier to sell at a premium price. Conclusion: the 1967 1-cent coin may seem like just another penny, but rare variations and well-preserved examples can be worth a small fortune. With values reaching $6,799, this is one coin you don't want to overlook. If you have any 1967 pennies lying around, take a closer look. You might just have a rare treasure in your collection. Where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we have an exciting topic that could make your jaw drop. What if I told you that your 1976 Lincoln penny could be worth a small fortune? That's right. Some rare 1976 pennies have been auctioned for unbelievable amounts, even surpassing $632,900. Make sure you watch until the end as we break down everything you need to know about this rare and valuable coin. Historical background: the 1976 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. These pennies were minted during the United States bicentennial year, a time of great historical significance, making them even more collectible. This particular year saw pennies struck at three major U.S. mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Those without a mint mark were minted in Philadelphia, while the ones with a D came from the Denver Mint, and those with an S were minted in San Francisco. While the majority of these pennies are only worth face value, certain rare errors and special variations can skyrocket their price to thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Key features of the 1976 penny: obverse design, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Reverse design, depicts the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. Composition: these pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making them different from later pennies that contain a high percentage of zinc. Weight: 3.11 grams, heavier than modern-day pennies. Rare and valuable varieties: the value of a 1976 penny depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and any unique errors it may have. Here are the top rare varieties you should look out for. 1976 penny without a mint mark. While common in circulation, uncirculated versions in pristine condition have been sold for over $2,000. 1976 D penny, Denver Mint. High-grade specimens can reach values of over $5,000, especially those with strong strikes and minimal wear. 1976 S-proof penny, these were specially struck for collectors. If you find a proof penny with a deep cameo effect, it could be worth several $100s. Double die error, one of the most valuable errors. The double die variation shows doubling in letters or Lincoln's profile. Some have been auctioned for over $50,000. Off-center strike, a penny that has been struck off-center, meaning the design is shifted, can be worth anywhere between $100 and $10,000 depending on how off-center it is. Broad strike error, this occurs when the coin is struck without a proper collar, causing it to appear wider and flatter. Such errors are valued between $500 and $5,000. Die crack or BIE error, if you notice a small raised line between the letters of Liberty, this could be a BIE error, which is highly sought after by collectors. These can fetch up to $1,500. Market value and auction records. Now, let's talk about the serious money. A perfectly preserved 1976 penny graded MS67 Plus by PCGS was sold for an astonishing $632,900 at auction. Why? Because it was in nearly flawless condition with an exceptional strike. Even lower-graded uncirculated examples regularly sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Where to sell your 1976 penny? If you think you have a valuable 1976 penny, here's what you should do: examine the coin carefully, check for errors, mint marks, and overall condition. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a grade to your penny. Sell at auctions. Online auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Great Collections specialize in rare coins and can get you the best price. Listed on eBay or coin dealer sites. If you want to sell directly, platforms like eBay or specialized coin dealers offer great opportunities. Conclusion: so, is your 1976 Lincoln penny worth a fortune? While most are only worth a cent, rare variations, high-grade specimens, and error coins can be worth thousands. even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Check your collection today, you might just be holding onto a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Attention all coin collectors and treasure hunters. You may be holding a small fortune in your hands without even knowing it. The 1977 Lincoln cent is making waves in the numismatic world, and today, we're going to dive deep into its history, minting details, and the jaw-dropping values it has reached in the market. Could you be the owner of one of these rare and valuable pennies? Let's find out. The 1977 Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint and is easily recognized by the small D mint mark located below the year on the obverse of the coin. This penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has remained a beloved and iconic coin in American history. During 1977, millions of these pennies were struck, making them seemingly common. However, not all 1977 cents are created equal. Some rare errors, varieties, and high-grade specimens have fetched unbelievable prices at auctions. If you have a 1977 penny, you could be in for a major payday. Depending on its condition and any unique errors it might have. One of the most sought-after versions of the 1977 Lincoln cent is the one in mint state condition. Coins that have never been in circulation, also known as MS, mint state, coins, are extremely desirable among collectors. A well-preserved 1977 penny graded MS-67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, but that's not all. Some of these pennies contain errors and varieties that skyrocket their value. Let's talk about some of the most incredible errors found in the 1977 Lincoln cent. Double die obverse, DDO, a doubling effect seen on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile can make your coin significantly more valuable. Off-center strikes, if the design is misaligned due to a minting mistake, the value can increase depending on the percentage of the off-center strike. Clipped planchet. This occurs when the blank metal used to make the coin is incorrectly cut, leaving a missing portion. On the edge of the coin. Repunched mint mark, RPM, a misaligned mint mark can also add value to your 1977 penny. So, how much is a 1977 Lincoln cent actually worth today? Let's break down the market value based on different conditions. Circulated condition. If your 1977 penny has been used in everyday transactions, it is usually worth just a few cents above its face value. Uncirculated condition. MS-60, MS-65. If the coin has no wear and maintains its original luster, it can be worth anywhere between $10 and $50. High-grade mint state. MS-66, MS-67. If your penny is in nearly flawless condition, it could fetch $500 to $5,000 at auction. Rare error coins. Coins with errors like DDO, RPM, or off-center strikes have been known to sell for over $10,000, and some extreme cases have gone even higher. One recent auction saw a 1977 Lincoln cent with a stunning mint state grade sell for an incredible $11,129. Can you imagine owning a penny that is worth thousands of dollars? This is why you should always check your loose change, old piggy banks, and family coin collections. You never know what treasure you might find. If you think you have a rare or valuable 1977 penny, here's what you should do. Examine the coin carefully, look for any signs of doubling, errors, or unique characteristics. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Avoid cleaning your coin, as this can decrease its worth. Get it graded. Professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can officially certify your coin's condition and authenticity. Sell or hold. If the value of your coin is high, you can sell it at an auction, to a collector, or through an online marketplace. However, some collectors choose to hold on to rare coins in hopes of their value increasing over time. With numismatic interest growing worldwide, rare coins like the 1977 Lincoln cent are becoming even more valuable. So, take a moment to check your pocket change because you could be holding on to a penny worth thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on valuable coin news and updates. Who knows? Your next find could be worth a fortune. Coin enthusiasts. Today, we have a truly exciting topic. If you have a 1979 Lincoln penny lying around, you might be in for a huge surprise. Some of these coins have been sold for jaw-dropping amounts in auctions, reaching values beyond $67,000. Yes, you heard that right. So, stick around as we explore the history, mint mark significance, rare varieties, and what makes these pennies so incredibly valuable in today's market. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more valuable coin content. History of the 1979 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny series began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin has been in circulation for over a century with several modifications over the years. In 1979, the Denver Mint struck millions of Lincoln cents, but some rare varieties have made collectors go crazy over them. The 1979 penny carries the D Mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Denver Mint, which is known for its high mintage numbers. However, despite millions being minted, only a few rare ones are worth life-changing amounts today. What makes the 1979 penny valuable? Not every 1979 penny is worth thousands, but certain key factors can drive its value through the roof. These factors include mint errors, condition, and grading. A coin in pristine condition or with a unique flaw can be extremely valuable. Rare errors that increase value, double die obverse, DDO. This happens when the die strikes the coin twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Collectors love these errors, and they can fetch thousands in the right grade. Off-center strikes. Some 1979 pennies were misaligned during production, resulting in off-center strikes. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin. Clipped planchet. If a penny was struck on a planchet that wasn't cut properly, it may have a missing edge, making it a highly desirable collector's item. Broad strikes and die cracks. Coins that escape the collar during striking or have cracks in the die can be rare finds worth hundreds or thousands. Current market value and record sales. Most 1979 pennies in circulated condition are worth just 1 cent, but high-grade and rare error coins have made collectors spend insane amounts. A near-perfect MS67 Plus RD, red, graded 1979 penny once sold for $6,000 in an auction. However, some ultra-rare error pennies have gone beyond expectations, with estimates that certain unique varieties could sell for up to $67,867 or even more in the right market conditions. How to check if you have a valuable 1979 penny. Inspect the coin's mint mark and look for any unusual characteristics like doubling or missing features. Check the condition using a magnifying glass or coin loop and compare it to graded coins. Look for errors such as off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. If you believe your coin is valuable, get it graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Where to sell your 1979 penny. If you think you own a rare and valuable 1979 penny, consider selling it through online auctions. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions can attract high-end collectors willing to pay thousands. Coin dealers and collectors, reach out to reputable dealers or attend coin shows to get an appraisal. Grading services. Having your coin professionally graded will boost its value and make it more attractive to serious buyers. Final thoughts. The 1979 Lincoln penny might just be another coin in your pocket, but if you take the time to inspect it, you could discover a true hidden treasure. With potential values soaring into the thousands and even tens of thousands, it's always worth checking your spare change. Have you found a rare coin before? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin discoveries. See you in the next video. Attention coin collectors and treasure hunters, have you ever come across a 2017 P. Lincoln 1-cent coin? If so, you might be holding on to something far more valuable than you ever imagined. Some of these pennies are selling for incredible prices, reaching into the thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. Let's dive deep into the fascinating history of this coin, the significance of the P mint mark, and why this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a fortune. The 2017 P. Lincoln cent holds a special place in numismatic history. It was the first and only time the Philadelphia Mint placed a P mint mark on a penny. This was done to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, making it a truly unique piece among modern pennies. Prior to 2017, pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint never carried a mint mark, making this release an instant collector's item. Now, let's talk about rarity and errors. While billions of these coins were produced, not all of them are created equal. Some have errors such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks, which significantly increase their value. These errors make certain 2017 P pennies highly sought after by collectors and coin dealers alike. What about the market value of these pennies? Well, most 2017 P pennies found in circulation are worth face value. But if you have one in mint state condition graded MS67 or higher, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Recently, auction sales have seen these pennies fetch $61,167.90 and more. Depending on rarity and condition, if your penny has a significant error or is in flawless condition, it could command an even higher price. So how can you check if your 2017 P penny is valuable? First, examine the coin carefully under a magnifying glass. Look for any doubling in the lettering or date. Check for off-center strikes or any noticeable die cracks. If you believe you have a rare error coin or one in pristine condition, it's worth getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC as a certified grade can dramatically increase its market value. The best way to find these valuable pennies is to search through pocket change, check bank rolls, or even visit local coin shops and flea markets. Many people are still unaware of the potential hidden treasure they might have in their hands, making it a perfect opportunity for dedicated collectors to hunt for these special 2017 P cents. In the world of coin collecting, patience and knowledge pay off immensely. If you find a 2017 P Lincoln penny in excellent condition or with a rare mint error, you could be looking at a significant payday. Who would have thought that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth so much money? If you enjoyed this video and want more content on rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the latest coin discoveries and hidden treasures. Happy collecting, and good luck hunting for that next big find.